Howdy y'all, welcome back to some more Jak and Daxter. We're back here to pick up where we left off. Last I recall, we faced off against Baron Praxis up in the tower, and
You need purple clearance for this gate.
and now we're trying to remember where we were going.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
We got 2 missions available. We're gonna go check up on crew at the bar. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Report all wrongdoers. Nothing so far.
Hey, Sugar Plum. You new here? Well, what you got that's, hot? And, wait, I've seen you before. You're with the Underground.
Shh! I'm Tess. Torn sent me to spy on Crew. Play along, and I may be able to get my hands on a few of Crew's secrets.
Ooh, I love undercover work, baby. But, 2 can work better than 1. Let me help you out. Wow, there sure are a lot of bottles back here. Woo! Ooh, that goes down, ooh, boy. Gee, I suppose that's real gold floating in here? How about this purple stuff? Woo!
Jack,
That's the stuff.
I need you
Fire.
and that talking rat to go around and make a few collections for me.
Hey there, Five Gins. How's crimes?
What's his problem, eh?
Nothing. I'm just fine. Mind your own business. I sometimes feel so very,
Listen,
very
I have 6 clients around town who are about to make money drops for me. I need you to collect each money bag as fast as you can. And take care of any guards who get curious. Hmm? Turn a money bag too late, then some
Feeling
sound.
so dry. You know what's the trouble with you, Crow? You got no vision. This place could be a real swinging joint. Hot-egg heaven with more dancing, more macking, more women. Jack knows what
Just
I'm
gotta
talking
go
about.
14 money bags before they disappear
know
and
you-
bring them back here. If you lose even one
I
bag,
love you,
then
man.
don't come back, eh?
Moving to next sector. Here's some pain. No! Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Suspect moving into Sector 5. Please! Get more cruisers in here. Please! Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Move over! High-speed chase in Sector 4. Pull over! Stop! Get more cruisers in here. Please. Stop the vehicle! Subject not in sight.
To find hello, come back and get some instant throw with some shooting and chasing action.
Suspect in vehicle.
That was close.
Stop the vehicle!
Remember, even friends might be enemies.
Move over! Stop the vehicle!
bring the money back to crew.
Alright. Beautiful.
Like the money collectors, eh? Here's a gun upgrade. Now get out! I need my beauty lamp.
Trust me, brother. There aren't enough hours in the day.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Welcome back to the stream, Fayewoven. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Roger. Continue our sweep.
One way. Fine.
Yes, it
The area
has.
is secure.
It's been a whole hot minute. You know, how it is, life gets in the way. Fortunately, you know, Twitch isn't my only duty at the moment, as much as I wish it was. But here we are.
Nothing to report. Proceeding as planned.
Cool. Check out all the dead stuff.
Ow! Touch the goods again, rat boy, and you'll be counting with your toes. I am Pecker. Yes, yes, I know. My mother, she was very vindictive. I am Onan's interpreter. Onan welcomes you, blah, 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 the usual boring salutations. She says it is good to see you again, Jack.
But we've never met before.
Before, after, it is all the same.
Ow! Ow! Let me try. She wants a yakao bone, a yakao bladder. No, I got it. For many moons, she has waited for a juice pop, a jewel shop. Oh, I know. She's got a hairball, a hair lip, a hairy chest.
Close. But no! Onan says you seek answers about the Tomb of Mar.
So what do we need to know?
She's going on and on about mystical energy channels, evil curses, stupid woo crap. Forget all that! I'm gonna sum this up quickly, because now you're cutting into my siesta time. Onan wants you to recover 3 artifacts from the Precursor Mountain Temple. Not 2, not 4, 3. Use the warp gate at the northwest side of the city, and bring back the 3 items you find.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
I would like to go full time on streaming, but you know, gotta start somewhere, and you know, maybe someday take the show, you know, further and see what happens. You know, there's not really a guidebook to this sort of thing on how to start streaming, how to do all this, and you know, how to reach audiences and whatnot. I'm just here trying my best, you know, about as best as I can do.
I hate the smell of this part of the city. This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
By the looks of the icon on the minimap, it looks like we're heading up to the mountains. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. see the city from here. Look at that. That's a screenshot. Very beautiful. You know, crazy to think we were walking along one of those pillars, I think last episode. It's like a whole level on those. That's what I love about the Jak and Daxter games is that it's very seamless in between levels. Like you can walk to one end of the map to the other, even with especially with the first one. With this game, I think you have like the little loading doors, but in the older one, in the first one, not much of that. Look, it's an orb. It's an orb, mama. I've probably gone into detail about this before, but it's the dynamic music that pops into this game. You take a moment to stop and listen, you hear the tss, 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 and then you put the gun away. Very beautiful. And I'm sure later in the in the playthrough, when I have the jet board, it'll do the same thing with that. It'll add a different kind of instrument. Pretty sure if you could bring a zoomer in here, it would add another instrument as well.
That's some paper, huh? Something's cooking. Kind of smells like burnt Dotzel?
I don't recall the quick way to get out of this part of the level. Oh, there it is. Little platforms. Now for the, since there's 3 artifacts you have to collect, there's like 3 different routes that we're doing here, so. Lots of exploring, lots of walking, lots of gallivanting. Alright. We'll go this way. It seems to have ammo crates lined up for us. Gonna do anything. No, just pissed him off. Shit. Whew. Oh, apparently did some sort of damage. The fact that it brought him down so easy to just being a one-shot. Oh look, it's an ore. It's an ore, mama. They trapped me in an ore, mama. Oh, I remember this. I'm gonna play Boulder Dash. Oh, she's sweet baby. Uh-oh. Not the random generated boulders. That motherfucker just strolled for me. Whew. Oh, shit. No. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Man, that used to kick my ass as a kid. I think. I don't know. There's certain things that kick my ass now, but as a kid, that I just floated right by them. And vice versa. It's like I'm trading skill sets with myself.
I bet that's the prize. They won't miss that one tiny gear. Like candy from a baby. No one will ever know we were here.
Let's go get that final piece. You're really mean. Let's see you do better. Have you ever played Jak and Daxter? Right. You should give it a shot. It's a really interesting platformer. The first one will definitely be easier for anybody than Jak 2. Jak 2 took the concept of the first game, added guns, added edge, but also kind of it was just all around a harder game than the first one. Bastard. I wonder if I can cheese my way up there. Almost. Almost. Come on. Nope. Guess we gotta do it the legit way. Ooh, I remember this stuff right here. This puzzle. So you gotta get the blocks to lead you towards the other blocks and just to make a continuous bridge.
Match, baby.
This continuous bridge that'll lead you. And if you get it wrong, you gotta start all over again. He can grab ledges, but it's very, very specific on what ledges he can grab. Yep, that ain't gonna work. I gotta start over again. I don't think this one's gonna work out. Nope. Oh, look at that. It's an ore, mama. I don't think we can get over there, so it's just yet. We need the jet board. Yep. That's about right. Give it one more shot. Ha! Yep. Alright. It's gonna have to be a later thing. Look at that. Awesome. I will say one of the things I do miss from the first game is the this material. It used to be like a more metallic material rather than a stone. So like when he'd walk across it, it'd be like chung 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 chung. But now it's just a flat stone sounding sound, and it's very, very uninteresting.
This puppy's got some vibration to it. Maybe it'll put a smile on your face.
I can't believe you actually did this thing. Onan says she will search the timelines for answers about these sacred relics. I will find you then.
My question is, how do I get that orb over there? Oh, these orbs, mama. That'd be a way to get over there. Is that a Dorito chip? Los Doritos Nachos preparados. If you ever were around during the Vine days, you'd get that. The Vine days. I feel so old. Drink my coffee. Oh, now you're just being silly.
Decontamination complete.
I need a rest.
Seal off the area.
Oh. Guess I'm jacking this cop.
Suspect in vehicle. Move over.
No!
You're spraying. Call in more help then.
Get it, jacking the cop.
Get out of the vehicle. Open fire. Subject not in sight.
Gonna hide from the police.
Roger that. Still looking. This area is off limits.
And with that, we lost the cops. Oh, hey. Who are those two bozos up there?
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised,
Oh dear.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5! Get more cruisers in
get another power.
The metalheads have always feared you, angry one. Even now, the metalhead leader realizes you can destroy him and save the last chance for our race.
Well,
You now have control of another dark power.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Mr. Cough Drop. And we now have a new power. We have a new dark, edgy power that we can access with our dark eco powers.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Oh, me too.
Report all wrongdoers.
This is a no-hover zone.
Well, I wouldn't say that edgy was never cringe. I feel like it always was, you know?
Nothing so far.
Especially if you grew up in the 2000s, you know, your parents would always, like,
Suspect fleeing.
you know, make comments as to why you suddenly started wearing dark clothes and listening to this quote-unquote, you know, devil's music or whatnot. Cutscene.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jack?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard looking for a dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look, we climbed up to the Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
And we overheard a secret meeting with the leader of the Metalheads.
You saw the metalhead leader?
No, he was on some communicator, but we heard him talking with Baron Praxis.
The Baron is bribing the Metalheads with eco.
It will never be enough.
But the Baron's gonna double-cross him.
Is that so? Well, our good Baron's wonderful charm must have angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that metalhead armies are on the move again.
Why didn't you tell me Ashlyn was Praxis's daughter? What's your connection with her?
That's none of your business. Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jack.
Now, if I recall this mission, these guys are very, very
Suspicious activity in the
This
sector.
is your Baron.
not
I
cooperative.
am still in control. And I
About
assure
time.
you,
Let's get out of here.
there's absolutely no...
Take him out. Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Thanks. Good luck. Get more cruisers in here. Suspect in vehicle. Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Ah!
Fine. We need to move.
Suspect moving to Sector 6. Suspect moving into Sector 6. Flee. Suspect in vehicle. High-speed chase in Sector 4. Suspect fleeing into Sector... One more Hellcat. Pull over.
This is where I get off.
Follow me to a safer future.
Stop the vehicle! Stop! Suspect moving to Sector 6.
kidding me? Yep, these guys are very, very uncooperative.
Welcome not the unknown face.
Good, good. Just in time. Go, go, go! Please advise. Suspect's description. Arrest him! High-speed chase in Sector 4! Man down! Stop! High-speed chase in Sector 4!
No!
Fine. We need to move.
Please! Get out of the vehicle! Please! Suspect in vehicle! High-speed chase in Sector 4! Stop the vehicle! Stop! Pulling more Hellcats!
I'm glad you're on our side.
Suspect moving into Sector 6! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Remember even friends.
High-speed chase in Sector 4! Pull over! High-speed chase in Sector 4!
Alright.
Okay, buddy. Move.
Call in more Hellcats! Pulling more Hellcats! Move over! Suspect moving to Sector 6. Please!
Thanks for the lift.
Suspect in vehicle! Stop! Suspect in vehicle! Suspect fleeing into Sector 5! Call in more Hellcats! Suspect fleeing into
Right, let's go.
Go! Off the vehicle! Move over!
No!
Suspect Call in more Hellcats! High-speed chase in Sector. Suspect fleeing into Sector 5!
Okay, thanks.
Pull over!
The operation was a success. All underground members are safe. Come back to the hideout. I have a new mission for you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
It depends on the health of the passenger, I think. If the passenger, didn't get hurt or injured by any other outside force while getting into the new vehicle, I think they could maybe survive an explosion. I'm not too sure how NPC health works, but I assume it's not the best either.
Sacrifice is something you should do for your...
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot.
The only guy that really ever has a health bar is Jack and the
Sweeping for suspects.
bosses. Like I couldn't tell you how much health NPCs have, especially those that travel with you. Oh, and then there's that one mission where the NPCs, that you have to lead, do have health bars, but thankfully we haven't gotten there yet. Get ready to see me rage.
Scouts report movement in Deadtown. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die. Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You catch on fast. If you prevent the metalheads from reaching the sacred site, the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me, you're gonna need it.
New Blicky acquired.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
Jesus.
Nothing so far.
Moving to next sector.
We got the blue gun.
Leaving city at your own risk.
That's how you do it. You ready for a little bit of a whiplash?
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
Time travel.
Let's go back to the city.
you think about it, this is like a euphemism for how, you know, all the green and, you know, cheerfulness of the first game's world is gone, and it's now dreary and bleak and brown and sad. I don't know. The 2000s, I don't think time travel was a thing as much as it is, especially nowadays, with, like, you know, time travel and multi-dimensions and all that stuff. I think back in those days it was just war. Well, not even back in those days, it was Edge.
Finally,
You know?
now we get to see the shadow. What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
It was Edge, Grand Theft Auto, you know? All that sort of thing.
The shadows decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the new recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Oh, no, not you!
Welcome to our humble underground movement. I am known as the Shadow, but you may call me Samos. And you are?
Jeez, Jack, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, old loggerhead Grandpa Green?
Don't you know who we are?
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face, especially one that ugly.
So it begins.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the metalhead scouts you find there. Good luck, and welcome to the fight.
The way he just stares at him. I think with the jump that video games did in the 2000s from, you know, mainly, you know, those early 3D platformers into like bigger stories, you know, it's all over the place in the 2000s, you know, like you never know what to expect from whichever franchise that's out at the time, you know.
Subject not in sight.
If we take a look at Sonic, you know, Sonic went from...
said you needed some help. You won't be able to catch those metalheads in the forest on foot, so I've left my jetboard at the airlock near the city exit. Since you're helping the underground, I'll even let you keep it.
Nice. We get the jetboard. But, like, if you look at Sonic, for example, you know, think of how it was in the 90s, and, you know, where you had to just stop a mad scientist from destroying wilderness and capturing your little furry friends and putting them into machines. Yeah, nowadays I don't think Eggman does that, but back in those days Eggman used to capture the little critters and make them power his machines. But nowadays I think he's just trying to like conjure up eldritch beasts and whatnot. Like look at Sonic Adventure 2, he tried to fuck the world. And then he pissed on the moon. Really powerful shit. Then in Sonic Unleashed, he cracked the earth open like an egg.
Wow, the jetboard's ours! I call shotgun.
And we got the jetboard.
city at your own risk.
Actually, now that we have the jet board, we can actually go back to that old area from earlier where we couldn't get that one orb. Get it. Don't even get me started on Kingdom Hearts. I've played through almost all the games and I still don't understand half the shit that's going on in those. Okay. One, two, three. 3 orbs. Beautiful. Oh, there's more. Yeah. No, I love games that do this. It's like those early Sonic games. You know, to go back to that. You know, they had routes that were above the level. They had routes that were under the level. It's crazy. You know, you stick to the higher routes, the more rewards you get. You get on the lower routes, the less rewards you get. Look at that. Get all the orbs, mama. We're now playing Jak and Daxter's Underground Hoverboarder.
Use your jet board.
My experience with gaming has taught me to always check waterfall for hidden goodies. I sound so old. My experience with gaming. Oh, yuck. This place is pretty. Flintlock wood. Flintlock wood. There it is. The orbs, mama. Flintlock wood. Getting into VTuber streaming. Hell, why not? I'm pretty sure you can do it. You know, like the amount of VTubers and streamers that are around, it's crazy. Anybody has the potential to do so. Why don't you? What's holding you back? What's stopping you? Just don't know how to get a model. Well, I mean, you can always commission somebody for them. I think that's how that works. Look, another orb. Pretty sure you can either commission them or, you know, if you're good enough at drawing them, you can probably make them yourself. I'm not too sure when it comes to. I'm sure they're expensive. That's true. Also got to watch out for, you know, scammers. You know, especially like with the whole AI art going around nowadays. It's very. You never know. You just never know. I wish I could tell you. I have little to no experience when it comes to VTuber streaming, much less even streaming. You know, I'm just here trying my best. You know, back in my days, we used to just put a unregistered hypercam and just go off of that, recording our screens or whatever. Like, technology has come so far where streaming has now become very, you know, seamless, I guess. You know, nowadays you got the program that I use is called OBS Studios. The OBS Studios makes streaming very easy. Oh, don't go back up there. I can't get back up there, buddy. I gotta go get you the long way around. Peanut butter jelly the long way. There we go.
Excellent work, boys. Come on back to the hideout. I have another task for you.
Where'd the skull gem go? It's been lost to the void. Still gotta make sure to get all these orbs, mama. Probably so. If anything, I've been planning on getting better equipment to do this, especially if I'm gonna look into doing it more frequently. I'm sure, especially with VTubing, it helps to have a decent camera for it, because I guess the model's got to be able to track you properly. I don't think any old, you know, camera could do it. Maybe so. I'm just using my my laptop's webcam, trying my best to plant my foot and see where it can go. the way I'm trying to see is if this gets enough traction to, you know, go somewhere, I can probably invest more into, you know, not just time, but money into the equipment. You know, but you gotta build an audience first, you know? Gotta start somewhere. Also, one more thing. So, I probably already talked about this before, but now that we have the jetboard, it lets me show more of the dynamic music. So right now, it's just... Then you take out your weapon. Then you get on the jetboard. Let's turn the music up again here. Let's see, sound options. Music lower. How's that? So, that's how the song sounds. That's how the music sounds at normal, you know, without a weapon, without a jetboard. Take out the weapon. More instruments get added. Put away the weapon, calms down. Take out the jetboard. You know, it's very pretty. Yeah, no, I didn't make that. That's a Kirby meme right there. that is camera shot for camera shot, the Kirby meme. Concha tu madre. Concha tu madre.